Today, we are going to explore a new fantasy world while also lassoing new companions to our side in Wildaria. Now, Wildaria is a new upcoming game that has procedurally generated worlds that are open worlds, kind of like Terraria, where you go around, explore dungeons, meet the town folk, get some new companions, and just keep upgrading your character to have the best world you can. And it is brought to us by independent developer and publisher taking on both jobs like a G, Space Fudge. Now, I've seen this developer on Reddit over the last year and a half, just promoting this game, getting input from other Redditors to try to make sure it's the best product possible, and I applaud them for it. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the Wildaria demo. I'm going to give you my gameplay and commentary, and then at the end of the video, I will give you my honest review of Wildaria to make sure it's a game you should keep on your list. And as always, I don't own the music in this video, it is the developers, but dude, it is phenomenal, and I just want to show it off. And before we get into it, if you want to see more videos like this, click the link above my head so you can check out my playlist. But yeah, dude, let's go make some friends in Wildaria. Welcome to Wildaria's main menu, and as always, I like to go over them, and dude, this one's fantastic. The music is peaceful. It's scrolling kind of like Animal Crossing. We can see the cloud silhouettes. We can see some animals running by. We hear the animals in the background. This makes me feel calm, and this gives me a proper idea of what to expect in this game. And so I'm really excited to show it to you. So this is just the demo. So we got exit game, we got credits, we have links to the developer site, and wishlisted the whole thing, right? Their Discord. Settings are very simple. We have audio adjustment levels, and I'm using a controller, by the way. It's a little finicky. And then we have a couple options for video, just enough to make it easy for recording. All these things have made it pretty easy for my life so far. So with that, I got to use my little mouse here for a second. We are going to jump into the demo and get our character going. So we're going to create a character. I guess we'll just go with Zen, as is tradition. Oh, I can be a different species. We got elf. We got frog. Dude, I'm probably going to be a frog. Human. Oh, insect is good, though. Elf and orc. Yeah, using... This game says full controller support, but not really. Any game that allows me to use a cursor that's on the right stick versus being able to just scroll through the menu using up, down, left, right is honestly not that friendly to controllers. They don't work well as cursors. I don't care what anybody says. Alright, well, let's see. How can I customize my bug? Oh, I can actually give them hair. That's cool. Alright, let's see here. So, I want to be a frog. What kind of hair do I give my frog? Do I give him any hair? I might give him this beard, though. I'm feeling the beard. Okay. He's just giving me my froggy boy. There's three, technically four heads. I kind of like this head. What kind of body can I have? Okay, I can just change my tunic color. Quite a few options here. I'm going to go back to that blue, though. I like that blue. All right, love it. All right, so we're going to create a new world. Our world's name shall be... It's going to be... Wrinkle... No Chi. There we go. Nobody's wrinkling my chi. Not today. All right, so now it's going to create it. Now this is procedurally generated, so we do get to kind of go in here and have a fresh plate. It's not a pre-configured world. It is procedurally generated. And we're in. All right, pick a starting weapon. Nature staff, short sword, short bow. Give me that nature staff. Okay. Ooh, got a little bit of delay on the load in here. And I get it. It's still processing this world. Alright, so seems like we're okay here. So we got this dash. I can just be in the water. That ain't too bad. It's pretty fun to move around. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm whooping that ass, though. I do not like aiming. This is not that controller friendly. For those of you that are going to check this out, it is not that controller friendly. That's not a beef with the developer. It's a demo. All of this is work in progress. Are you all about to attack me, dude? I'm going to die. Oh my god. What is this? Uh-huh. I clicked the wrong button. How do I pick it up? Dude, this is not the controller binding. Dude, I am not enjoying this that much. At least in the way of controls. And like I said, I gotta give it some time. But I do like the graphics so far. Let's go in this hut. But if I'm gonna die anyways, I might as well go in here and see what's going on. Alright, how do I talk to you? Oh, that's what it meant. It wasn't the D-pad it was showing. It was the face buttons, and it was triangle for me. Using a PS5 controller. Alright, challenge. You need a pet equipped to enter the arena. Okay. So triangle's my activation button. Let's go ahead, you know what? Let's take a looky-loo at our menu here. Just to get an idea. Okay. So good layout, inventory, very Animal Crossing-like. I can equip different items. I can equip my pet. We got our settings. We got our quests. Skill tree. Oh, that's nice. Let's see here. So we got our mana, light armor, aquamancer, healing spring. Cool. Health, stone skin, stamina. Okay, so we got quite a few things here. All right, nice. And then we got our map. I noticed, though, that the D-pad buttons also do it. So up on D-pad opens the map. Down on the D-pad, drop my staff. Left goes to quests. And right does nothing. That's fine. Regardless, I know my interact button now. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the piggy! I'm sorry, piggy! But now I have to eat. Well, I got some coins. Isn't that nice? I had to take a pig's life. Alright, here's that hunter dude again. I don't really want to mess with him. I'm just not strong enough to cause him problems yet. So I'm not. Can I lasso you? No. Whatever. What is this thing? Is it like a shrine? Another piglet. Alright, so we got our village here. Let's go in here, see what's up. This kind of has the same vibe as Terraria, where you're just kind of running around hoping you figure it out. Alright. Hail, traveler. The best way to avoid injury in combat is always a swift dodge. If only I had more stamina, I'd never be touched. Mirror be with you. And with you. How do you do? A forgotten place with stories of old. That would be Logwood Village. It's on your map now. Enjoy your journey. Safe adventuring. Oh, this was a woman? No, Brandlin? I don't know, dude. It doesn't matter. A little bit long in the loading screen. So I will give it this so far. I really like the art style. It feels pretty fleshed out. Like, I can see the vision. It feels unique. Everything feels oddly a little flat in a weird way, but Stardew Valley had the same thing. Maybe it's just needing the pixels to be sharpened just a hair. I'm not gonna actually talk to any of you. Because what do I need to do right now? I think I'm just exploring, right? Like, that's all I'm needing to really do. Alright, let's talk to homeboy here. Greetings, traveler. Want to buy some bows? Maybe you can make a trade. I got 108 coins. How much is a bow? Dang, that studded short bow's good. They just keep going up. We got some expensive bows. Say what, I'm gonna get this studded short bow. No damage, 3.6. I only got 100, right? Let's get this one then. The rough short bow. There we go. Alright. So now I got a bow. So we can probably whoop some ass with this. Alright, we've gone into the town. So now we gotta keep searching this map, I guess. Are you a problem? Nah, he's just hanging out. Alright, so I do like that the wildlife is not just out to murder you. Ooh, look at this dope tower. Dude, I'm digging this music, though. It kind of reminds me of Luigi's Mansion.
Ah! Who's there? Yes, I can smell your curiosity. A traveler, no doubt. And something else. Ah, a heart eager for adventure. Fear not, for you've stumbled upon the great twin, master of the art.
Dude, I switched this whole voice up. I had him as an old man. Let's get back into it.
Master of the arcane, inventor of many mana devices. But I seem to be low on mana. Could you retrieve a blue mushroom from my garden for me?
I would love to. Like that? Oh. That's what these are. And what I saw out there. Okay. So I gotta capture a piggy. So... what am I doing? Oh, I get it. It slowly closes in. Okay, so let's talk to you. What do I do with this? Did you take care of that silly little... wait.
Did you take care of that silly little pest upstairs? By Mir's name, you've bested the wild beastie. You are a natural wonder, child. How could I ever repay you? Aha! I've been testing a new gizmo. The mana compass. Hopefully it won't explode like it used to. They've sent you to hunt it down, no doubt. But let me tell you, things are never so simple. The Lord thinks it a savage animal, a mindless monster, but that beast is dealing with demons. This land, it's filled with ancient magic. Some of it wild, some of it dangerous, like that poor possessed piglet wrecking my home. They are twisted and confused. Now, go forth! Tame yourself some delightful companions with those lassos, and don't get yourself eaten by anything too unruly. Dude, I lost the plot on this voice way too many times. Oh, and if you uncover the truth about that beastie, do come back. The fungi whispers to me, but they're terrible gossips. I'd prefer to hear it from you.
Okay. So what do I do with this pig? Who is this dude? Sure. Okay, so I gotta collect 4 currents. Look at this frog, though. How do I write it? Oh, that stutter's bad. Man. So we do have, it's not perfect. It's not an intensive game. It's just loading in new areas. That's the struggle. That's something that'll get ironed out when it's not the demo, of course. But for the moment, it is there. I don't even know where I'm going. Granted, I think that's kind of the point of this game, is to get lost, do quests along the way. Nothing like too heavy. Okay. Oh, was it just because these pigs are here? What? I guess we'll keep going. Oh, an inventory is where I just saw it at the top of the screen. So I gotta take you, put you right here. There we go. How do I ride you? Or are you too tiny for me to ride? I got a skill point too. I guess let's spend that bad boy. 2 skill points to spend. Alright, so boost your mana by 5 and enabling grander spells. We'll increase that health. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll go health and stamina for the moment. It seems like the best options starting out. Guess we'll keep moving up through this world. Can I go in the tent? Oh, I can sleep in the tent, though. Dude, it is struggling with these frames and this load-in. It's gonna have to get hopefully fixed for it to work out. Man. Why are you attacking us? Dude, the aiming on this is terrible. But apparently Terry is about to die. I'm sorry, Terry. Oh, he's trying to shock the shit out of me. I don't think so. Let me get my full charge. Gotcha, bitch. So the combat's not bad. Like, it's fun enough. It connects. The aiming is not that great. Okay, guess we'll keep going down this way. Hi, Mama Pig. Dude, it is struggling. Can I lasso this thing? Oh, I can. Stick with it. Stick with it. There we go. Oh, you butthole. It's getting there. Oh, shit. Dude, this is tough. I'm making little bits of progress. It's almost there, I think. Oh my god. Is it moving? I think it's moving. But I can't really tell. I think we're getting some distance on it now. It's definitely shrunk. This is a tough cookie to crack, though. Holy crap. On top of, like, just a terrible performance right here. It's almost there. Man, that took a lot of work. All right.
let's set it off. Okay. I gotta tell you, the performance isn't like super great, and I think I kind of gotta figure that out before I keep moving forward with this. We're at about 20 minutes. I want to play, explore a little bit more, but right now there's just not a lot going on. It's fun, but I feel like I need to see more and I need to explore more. But the performance is hard. The controls are just kind of awkward. But I see a really great game here. I don't think there's actually anything wrong with it outside of just needing to tighten things up. But yeah, it's just, this performance is rough and it's making it really hard to focus. It's a problem too, because I like to keep exploring this. But I think these two negatives and the fact that I'm just not getting consistency, and I know I'm still exploring, it's gonna mean that I'm gonna cut it, I think, about here. Let me go talk to somebody else in town just to kind of get a little bit more dialogue from the NPCs before I just get, stop, messing around with this, because I don't want to do a discredit to the developer. They've got a great product here. It just has to continue being worked on, which is why they released a demo versus the game. But still, a little rough. And a demo is someone's first impression of a game, so it'll have to be tightened up. All right, so we're back in the village. We're not getting any frames back. I do really like how the village is laid out. Like, it feels nice. We have all these animals that are just, kind of here, so we're all coexisting with nature. It's cool. There's a lot of great things in play here. All right, I guess let's go into here, and you'll be my last thing, because this thing is struggling. Let's talk to just whoever's in here, and then we can call it. Yep, and then we get into a new exterior, a new cell, and we're good to go. Greetings, few who speak of it, but the stories are worth hearing about Manali Dungeon. I've marked it on your map. Don't forget to pay a visit. Good luck to you. Nice. Halt! I'm a bit of an adventurer myself, and I were to rank environments based on their level of danger, I'd say forests are the least risky, followed by swamps and then deserts. Safe adventuring.
Alright. Yeah, dude, let's see if, the quality shapes up a bit outside. I just don't want to stop playing this because of performance. It's not fair to the developer. You can say what you want and say they should have put more work into it or whatever it is. But dude, this is a developer, all right? This is a person, all right? They've got an entire life that they have to live. They got friends, they got family. It takes a lot of dedication to make a game like this, especially if you're by yourself or even just a small team, because it's your time and money going into it, hoping to get a return. But in the gaming market, it's such a gamble. Can I talk to you? How do you do? If you're looking for a place to explore, head over to King Valley Dungeon. The mark's been made. It's on your map now. Safe adventuring. Okay, so we got a dungeon up here. Yeah, you know what? Let's get to the dungeon. Let's just go in. I'm not going to worry about anything else. I want to see a combat area. This way I can give a well-rounded opinion of what I've played outside of the cons that have made it kind of hard to get through. Is this it? It's right here, right? Yeah. All right. So, am I in the forest right now? Is that what's happening? Or am I in the dungeon? Either way, it has allowed me to load into new biomes, so something's here. Oh my god, it is bad. Again, this music though is... It is great. Okay, so this is a dungeon. It's already got a pre-made map laid out. Okay, yep. That performance though is
is going to kick it, but the music is great. The graphics are lovely. You know what? Here, let me sleep. Yeah, it's just not connecting. Oh, it's rough. What is this thing? Dude, I'm getting 3 frames per second. Jeez. Alright, that's enough. I have enough to give a general idea of what to expect from this, and I'm going to judge it, honestly, based on the demo. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into that. Alright, that was the Wildaria demo, and it's pretty buggy, but developer Space Fudge, you've got a great product here, and I'm excited to see what it's like down the road when it's more fleshed out, it gets a release date, and everything in between. Now, as always, I do base my reviews based on the price, and this is not a released product yet, so I have to base it on the demo, which did not run well, but I'm going to put that to the side and not let it really alter my score because it's just a demo. So, I'm going to give you my pros, I'm going to give you my cons, and then I'm going to break it down by category. I'm going to give you what I think of the graphics, what I think of the visuals, what I think of the sound design, the gameplay, longevity, so on and so forth. And at the end of the video, I'll give you my modern day rating on a 1 to 10 scale. And hopefully after this, it'll make you excited about the game, because I do think there's a good product here. Alright, let's start with the pros. The first pro is the graphics. I think they are adorable. It's kind of like Stardew Valley. It's got that kind of billboard look on a top-down perspective, which I used to not like, but it did grow on me after playing Stardew Valley, and I do really like it here. I love the fact that I can be a frog or an insect character. That's really fun. And then the world is fleshed out. I like the way the buildings look. It has a lived-in feel, even though it's procedurally generated. Now let's move on to visuals. The difference in graphics and visuals are just the visual effects, like do the trees move? Do the characters have good animations when they walk around? Does it feel like the world's living and breathing, especially with it being pixel art? And I think it does. The trees are moving, the wind is coming through, you can see leaves blowing, the animals are moving around, they're doing their thing, people are moving around. It feels like it's living and breathing, and that's really hard to do a lot with pixel games. Alright, let's move on to the sound, and dude, it's superb. I gotta tell you, Space Fudge, your music taste is excellent. It's peaceful, it makes me feel like I'm living in this kind of bug fable world, and I'm here for it, man. It's so cozy. Great job just on the music alone. Now let's move on to gameplay. Gameplay's fine. I'm playing with a controller, and it's clunky, but the bones of what I see here are really good. Being able to go to dungeons, explore this weird world, you know, kind of get pets and tame them and just keep exploring. Like, that seems like a lot of fun. But that's where we're gonna head into the cons. Now, I've got a few cons, more than I usually do, and let's just start out with the most prominent one based on the demo, the performance. Dude, the performance is trash, and I know it's a demo, so again, this will be fixed and ironed out by the main release, so take that with a grain of salt, but I was getting like 3 to 5 frames per second a lot of times, which is wild with how low the needs are to run this game. And so I know it's due to the procedural generation, but that's got to get tightened up or it's going to be a problem, especially on numerous systems. My second con is the controller support. It says full controller support on the page, but it's not that well done. The aiming is really hard. Like, it's hard to aim where you're going. You could use the right trigger to attack, but it didn't always work, so I had to stick to square. And therefore, it was really hard to have combat and feel like I was in control of myself. It didn't feel like it was skill-based as much as hoping you could aim in time or hoping you could switch to things in time. And in general, the controls felt hard to navigate. Having triangle as my interact button kind of felt out of place, where X was my dash button. And I don't think I could rebind them. I probably could. I didn't look that hard, but just for your knowledge, out of the gate, the controller support is wonky and it's not that comfortable, and I had to use my mouse and keyboard a lot for things that the controller should be able to do.
And then my last complaint is I just need more information on what to do. I know this kind of game is one where you have to move around a lot, but maybe just like an info section in the pause menu would help out a ton, just to give like a head start to those who are impatient like myself. All right, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and give this I'm gonna give it a solid 6. I'm like I said, I'm not gonna let the performance really alter my score. This has great bones, and I've seen this developer on Reddit promoting their game, and I'm so proud of them for making it, and I hope it succeeds. I'm excited to see the full product, but for the moment, it's a 6 until I can see the release and see the performance enhancements and get more involved with the game, but it's still something you should check out, especially with the demo still being live. And with that, of course, please like, comment, subscribe, dude. It all helps the algorithm and lets me know that you want to engage with me, hang out with me. Let me know in the comments what your favorite cozy games are. I can tell you a bunch. I love the cozy genre, and this one, when it's released and hits 1.0, is probably going to be a top contender. And as always, if you want to see more videos like this, you can go ahead and subscribe by clicking the button next to my head there, or click the button next to my head here to see my playlist of other videos so you can check out more indie games. And as always, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one.